Alright, so it is early morning. We've had some rain last night. They always look better in the morning and they always look better after rain, in my opinion. So we're going to go around and just have a look, see what we got. Everything's starting to slow down on growth now. It's starting to get pretty cold here. These pups have done pretty well. I'm honestly really happy with the amount of growth I've gotten this season. I think maybe there, up to the top there, top. So yeah, some decent growth, especially on my my CSD. I'll show you that in a bit, but did some grafts. As things are getting a bit older, I'm starting to notice specific characteristics and sort of starting to make up a breeding plan in my head. What I want to breed in the future, what I want to cross, and what I want to create. Here's our grafts from the grafting experiment. In that grafting video, it basically explains I put all different stuff on these, like a jar, sticky tape, duct tape, stockings, just to see what works best. Majority were successful. I was quite surprised. They're looking quite nice now, nice and plump. And the one that was grown on the base of the stump of the stock, surprisingly hasn't gotten that much growth. But I mean, I did graft it to quite a skinny Trichocereus, so that could be it as well. The season is slowing down now, coming to a halt. Just endless seedlings. Sometimes I think, oh, I need more seedlings, but I really do have a lot that I need to sort through as well. These guys have grown massive since they've been in their new pots, especially this guy here. It's just growing into just a big clump, a real tight clump. This guy's pretty tight as well. Got some reverts going on, but nothing like these guys, which is good. I don't mind if it reverts, but I don't really like when it will sort of take over. And so this is all left there. But in the future, I may cut those off and see what happens. Still got a flower coming on this guy. This guy is so slow growing. It had some fungal problems here, which is still sort of there, but it's definitely slowed down since I've moved it to a new spot and potted up into better soil. But it's still there, and especially with the rain we've had now and going into winter, probably get a bit worse, but you can't really stop too much of it. If you remember this one, I was showing this off a little while ago because of those mutated bits. And unfortunately, it hasn't kept any of that. It's sort of grown pretty normal now. Regardless, it is still a nice species, nice clone, whatever. But hopefully it will come back with some mutation stuff later on. When you get that those water droplets, just make it insane. Really highlights the colours. This one here I find quite unique. It seems to be a scopulocola cross, maybe a shark's blue or just something with quite a lot of blue, because this is one of the bluest scopulocolas I have. It is ridiculous how blue it is, because that is one variety of scopulocola, and this is another one. Hardly blue at all. There is some slight farina on there, but not much. CSD. It has packed on a decent amount of growth in the last like just a couple months. Honestly, it's grown real slow from I think around here. I think this is all of this season's growth, which is I'm pretty happy with the CSD. It got potted into this at the start of the season, and I think only in the last couple of months it really got its roots into this and could take up a decent amount of nutrients, and now it's taken off. So I think even next year, now that it's in this pot and it's satisfied, it'll really shoot up. We'll get our boltwood here, really looking nice. Tunjo over there. Got some nice variegation going on. This one is from Peru. And what's funny is this graft started off as this tiny little slither. I almost killed it off. But it really pumps through. I think there's a Quimbalensis, I think. That one got chewed up by a cockatoo. Some of these Brugesii's really shown off lately. That one looks nice there. Catch my eyes with those spines. done all these. These are new. I've scattered more throughout, put more over there, and yeah, just potted up all the old ones like this, where the trays are deteriorating, the takeaway containers. So I've been potting those up, and I'll probably have to pot this one up too. And any that are really oversized for the container, which honestly is majority of these, like especially that one and these really need to be potted up. But yeah, I do not have the room at the moment. But we'll see what happens. I'm getting onto my property real soon, and we'll see what we can do there. And so yeah, I've filled this pot up with more seedlings that have been potted up there, and so now it's pretty packed in there, and all the gaps that I can find, I'm sort of filling it up. Not sure what this one is, but it's honestly not looking that interesting. Looks pretty ordinary. If you like a lot of these shots, I post a lot of pictures on my Instagram. So I should have a link to my Instagram in my about information on YouTube. So if you like a lot of these shots, I take some nice photos and post on there. Got the HBO8, got a pup coming on there, and a pup coming on there. So they'll be ready for some decent growth next season. Bunch of pups on this no-thinks. Going nuts. Really tall too. Here's a pretty cool graft here. Another one of these big guys, this one here, finally chucked a pup out. I'll see if I can get a good shot of it. This graft doing well. Real thick. Zero entity cross, I think, scopulocola. No. Zero entity cross Trojan llama. Samzo 2. Oh no. Palm frond. That's alright. None of them look to be damaged, so that's good. Oh, gotta get this one. HBO8 doing some real notchy stuff. This one also has a pup on the base. Oh, there's a HBO7, which has a pretty cool pup on it. That's HBO7 there, which is nice. It is nice, I like it. Some more of HBO8. Can't see too much because of the light. Some Shark's Blue for you. Yeah, let's have a We'll peek in here, eh? We got this guy. He's quite thick. Some Brigesii Kai, Kai. Looking pretty nice. Real variation on this. You got one here with 6 ribs. You got one that's mutating really nicely, and then you got a 4 header here and another 4 rib. Got what is that? Oh, and this one's also part of it. That's got 5 ribs, and then 2 pups down there. Really, it's very variable what you're going to get from this, but it keeps it interesting because it's not always just like, you know, the same five ribs and the exact same look. It really changes up. What else we got over here? We got, oh, this one. The TPM cross N1. So we got a couple pups on this at the moment. We've got a crest. We got a pup there with some really cool mutations, spineless. Then over here, we've got this guy coming out. Terminated pup there. This one's come up and it's split off again, split off again. Got another pup up here. And 2 more pups up here, but nothing interesting yet. But very exciting that it's got these guys. Heaps to really show off. And it's only got more to come. Not too much over there. Oh, and I got one more. That's Peruvianus sausage. And we've got this bad boy, TPM Cross Sharks Blue. It's getting real fat. It split, and it's still even splitting more just there. Gets super blue, real nice and thick, and mutated. Got a 4-ribbed scopulocola here. Really like this one. Really like this. It's been pretty consistent since about there, I think. Oh, and it's done a little bit there, but it's been consistent, which I'm really enjoying. So now I would try and cross this one with this one here, only because it was doing it from about there to down here. It hasn't done it again because it's chucked out another rib, and I think that's what they're doing. They're sort of in between putting out another rib, but not. But I'd still maybe do it, and you might get some seedlings that'll continually do this very, very often. But yeah, I might leave it at that. And yeah, thanks very much. See you later.